Hello, everyone. So in John 5, verses 1 through 15, we have a really beautiful story that takes place at a pool that was known for its healing properties inside of Jerusalem at a place called Bethesda or Bethsaida. And we're told that there's a man there. There were several people who were unwell and waiting to be placed inside of the pool. And whoever was able to get there first after it was stirred up was able to be restored. And so we're told that there was this man at the pool. And he had been disabled for 38 years. But because he didn't have anyone to help lift him and bring him to the pool, he kept watching other people pass him by. And so Jesus notices him. And in verse 6, it tells us that when Jesus saw him lying there and realized that he had already been there for a long time, he said to him, "Do you want to get well?" And I love this question because obviously the man wants to get well, but Jesus doesn't just touch him and heal him like he has the power to do. He gives him the dignity of asking him a question and giving him the ability to respond. And so the man says that he has no one to take him down to the pool. He wants to be well, but he doesn't have the extra support, and he keeps being left behind. And so Jesus then just straight up tells him, "Get up, pick up your mat, and walk. You're healed." And he is. And it doesn't end there, because later when Jesus encounters him again in the temple, he says, "Well, look, you are well." And then he goes, "Do not sin anymore, lest something worse happen to you." And what I love about the portrait of Jesus we have in this story is that the man's physical healing, although it was important to him, was not his highest priority. It was caring for him as a human being. It was attending to him, giving him the dignity of looking into his eyes, asking him a question, and it was also caring for his spiritual well-being. By asking the man, or by finding him later, he was able to show him in that moment that he was the Christ, so that the man knew who had healed him. And then he asked a question he made a statement related to the man's eternal well-being. He said, "Do not sin anymore." And it's an encouragement to me that no matter what my desires are, no matter how I long to be healed in certain areas, I can trust the Lord because He knows what the highest priority is in my life and in all of our lives. That could be physical healing. It's always spiritual well-being. And it's always the gift of relationship. And we can trust Him to care for us as a whole person and to find the gift of wholeness that comes from the person of Christ, that comes from His Spirit indwelling in us. And so I just love what this story shows us about Jesus and the care and attention He gave to this man, because it represents that care that He gives to all of us. So that is one reason why I love Jesus and why I am very fond of this story.